LDNRBS. We have another special guest in the building. Let's give a clap for Michael Kay in the building. Hey.
Not to be confused with Michael Kyle.
In it.
Thank you, Thank you.
You must get that so much.
I get it quite a bit, man.
Yeah.
But I'm handling it.
Okay, obviously what we like to do here is we like to give a little bit of an introduction
for
listeners that may not have come across you. So for our listeners, who are you? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. So obviously my name is Michael Kay.
Not Kyle.
We got that clear.
Yeah.
I'm 20. I've just started making music about a year ago.
Damn.
Now. So yeah, started it making it in my bedroom and stuff.
Oh.
And then
you got a whole studio set up in your bedroom?
Yeah, so literally
down.
what happened was that like in my school, in my last week of school, like I got into the studio for the first time.
Okay.
So about maybe when I was like 18, 19. And then I stopped because obviously school was done. But I loved it. Like I loved just being in the studio. So I was like, okay, cool, let me set up like a mini studio, like everything secondhand, like with like small money.
Yeah.
And like started it off.
The same grind as a lot of people, I rate it.
Yeah, for real. 'Cause in this day and age now, obviously with streaming platforms and that, you can do this all like from your bedroom, from your own comfort. So
yeah.
It's cool.
Okay.
So then early on, what made you say, a year ago, what made you say, you know what, I want to jump on this, I want to actually go ahead and do this?
Like I started off writing like poetry and stuff, but it just wasn't enough. Like words is great, but like I felt like melodies was needed and like beats was needed and stuff like that. So I got into that, obviously inspired by like different artists as well. Like
who was you inspired by?
Okay, how long you got?
We got a minute. It's LDNRBS.
Childish Gambino, number one.
Okay.
Very interesting when you look at your video and then you say Childish Gambino. I hear that.
I
Go
appreciate
on.
that, man.
Very much so.
I feel like if Childish was like, okay, I got a song dropping tomorrow, you have no idea.
Exclusive. Literally.
You have no idea what it will sound like. So.
But why does Childish inspire you though?
Because he's not afraid to like express how he feels. Like I feel like sometimes in music, like especially us being guys as well, like we struggle with like expressing how we feel in terms of like for someone else or like. But I feel like Childish just puts it all on the table and like no regrets. So in my art, I want to be able to completely express myself and like proper have my heart on my sleeve. And I feel like me growing up, I needed music like that growing up as well. Music that was just honest, like pure. And I feel like is a duty as an artist.
You called your music your art.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Man, like it's like therapy in a way. Like I be getting in front of the mic, and it's just like the number one place where I can like just completely express exactly how I'm feeling, and just not be afraid to like to stand out in a sense. Because I remember starting music off, and I was really scared because obviously in the UK we got a sound. Afrobeats was popping like 2016.
Definitely.
So I remember at the start I was just like, oh my god, like if I stand out a bit too much, will it be scary or like what not? Kind of like your first day in school, you want to fit in straight away if you're new. So, but then when I put it out, it just didn't feel right. I put like an Afrobeat song, and
what was the response like?
It was good, okay, I guess. But like for me, it just didn't feel like
it wasn't you.
Yeah, it wasn't me at all.
You wasn't being true to yourself.
All. Yeah, so from there I was like, okay, I'm gonna never do that again because what's the point? What's the point?
You took that out.
Yeah, I took that out, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna practice and then work on myself. And then when I was ready, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna start putting stuff out now. Yeah.
So you said that you wrote poetry.
Yeah.
So obviously that's quite a niche thing. Not many people do that.
Yeah.
So what got you into poetry?
Man, like. I think cool. So there was
a girl broke his heart, man. We can see it. We can see it already.
It wasn't even like that. But it was a heartbreak.
Oh,
it was. What's her name, Michael?
The man them in the background are like,
you ain't gonna do that. No, honestly, it started off as just. I remember year 11. I think I was just writing my GCSEs at the time, and there was this artist who was so dope. His name's Sully Briggs.
Oh, of course, of course.
So like I listened to his stuff at first, and as much as the one that really got popular was the one about education. He's really versatile in terms of talking about love and talking about education and the streets and whatnot. So from there I was super inspired. Like in my room I had like his photos and stuff, and then but it just wasn't enough, man. And then I bought my first laptop, MacBook, like around 18, Logic Pro was already on it. So yeah, I just got lost in that. So that's how it really started.
Okay. So obviously you said that Childish Gambino obviously influences you, but who else? Who influences you when it comes to the UK scene?
For the UK scene, I feel like the UK is constantly changing.
Yeah.
Like in 2 years ago, obviously Afrobeats was the thing, and obviously grime started.
I'd say Afrobeats is the thing now.
It's the
really.
thing now, yeah. Now I feel like
and drill.
Yeah, drill is definitely up there. I feel like now a lot of artists are just different now. Like some artists that are not really at the forefront, like artists like, I don't know if you guys know Coltrane, Ebenezer, Nate Smalls,
big ups.
Like these guys are amazing. Like and I feel like if you're just honest and you don't care about everything that's happening around you, you just focus on yourself. And this is what I want to create. Like every single time, like you can achieve a lot. So hopefully that's what happens.
Well, I can't lie. The reason why also we have, I think we've had quite a history of inviting people up before things happen, and I think this is another one. I think you are highly talented.
Thank you so much.
But going forward, what kind of impact would you feel like you want to put forward on this UK music scene?
For me, like when I was growing up, or just being in high school, like secondary school, I just needed music that helped me get through my day. Like there was artists that I feel like if they weren't there, like I don't know how I would have figured it out. Because I feel like music just speaks to you sometimes in a way that not many people can speak to you. So I want to be able to do that for people that listen to my music, and for them to take the time out to listen to me, like it means the world. And obviously it's great to make music for fun as well, but for the kid at the back of the class too, that hasn't got much to not many people to talk to, I would like to make music for them too. So
listen, Michael, I'm sure you got some fans coming through just from hearing you talk. Like, you're talking very honestly.
Thank you, man. You mentioned earlier about wanting to fit in when you join the scene, but really and truly, to be able to progress in the scene, you need to stand out because it's so competitive.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is special about you that makes you stand out?
And for those people that haven't actually heard you ever, like, why would they listen to Michael Kay?
I just feel like, for me, I want to be the type of artist that is just completely honest, man. Like I want to have my heart on my sleeve, because that's how I am generally. And I'm not too I think maybe a year ago or two, I was too fussed about how other people like perceived the fact that maybe I'm a bit too expressive of like maybe the way I feel or stuff like that. But I feel like it's needed, man. You just need to be as honest as possible. So I feel like with people that will take the time out to listen to me, people, like I hope that they take something from it. Sick. Yeah.
Projects come in.
For now, I'm just focusing on singles, because I got to this point where I was just like recording just to better my sound. And now I'm in a position where it's like I just want to release now. So I think I'm just going to take it one step at a time. Singles, and
build up a little portfolio. So
So
let's talk your single
100
Ride and Roll. I formerly called it Rock and Roll off air. And I listened to it.
You were about to do that again, I could tell.
Could you tell I started?
Literally.
I was like,
I rock and roll.
No, but seriously, I listened to it. It's a sick tune. It really is. It's got such a good sound. And Ty mentioned obviously off air as well about the video itself. So talk us through that. How did that even come about?
Because it's a vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a vibe.
Big up the man them in the back.
Straight up.
I
hear that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Like, after my last like encounter with making visuals and stuff like that, I said like if I make visuals again, I want it to be meaningful and just literally just. I want someone to be able to look at that and get an idea of what type of artist I am. So
cinematic.
Yeah, thank you so much. Man. So I hit up this guy. His name's Harry. He's from Somerset in Glastonbury. So
hey, my neck in the woods.
Yeah, it's actually
Southwest.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Did she just throw up a gang sign? Mad. She threw up a gang sign for something.
It's okay. Cool. Like it's just it's a mad peaceful place.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just go out there just to vibe. So with the video,
every time I say vibe, someone in the background says vibe.
Yeah.
Come on, Aaron, say vibe too. Go on, say vibe. There we go. Live life, my guy.
Have to respect the ad libs.
Literally,
these are my guys, man. 100%. So we went out there, we shot the video. So I just wanted something that every time I hear it, what it will look like.
Yeah.
So I went out there, we shot it. We looked for that sunset shot.
Was it shot in Somerset?
Yeah, it was shot in Somerset. Just the sunset was just in Cheddar.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, so he's a cool director. Because he lives there, he knows like the whole area quite well. So
anytime any director is waiting for the sun to go down, you clearly know what you're doing out here. When you're really doing that, then the video has to be lit.
Yeah,
literally.
thank you.
So what's the concept behind the actual song itself?
So the concept basically in Ride and Roll is like, obviously I'm a 20-year-old guy.
You like to ride and roll?
Okay. Yeah.
He said okay.
Like obviously I'm balancing a lot right at the moment. Like obviously I love music and I'm making it 100%. At the same time I'm studying in uni.
Sick.
In Portsmouth at the moment.
What are you studying?
Shout out. And then digital media.
Nice.
Yeah.
He didn't want to tell you that for a second.
I know. Do you know, secretly I thought you said shut up. I was like, wait,
shut up. But no, 100. Yeah, and I'm trying to balance my time but it's really hard.
Yeah.
At the same time, you want to make music and then you're slacking a bit on your studies, and then you might have like a significant other you want to see at the same time. So with Ride and Roll, it's just also...
Is that your way of saying you do have a significant other?
No comment. At the same time, it's just like it's funny because like I feel like with Ride and Roll, the chorus, I'm talking about someone that fails to love themselves in a sense, and I feel like it's important to if you're looking for a relationship, it's important to love yourself first. Like my mum always says, like if you want to invite someone to your room, you gotta make sure it's tidy first. Like your lifestyle has to be on point. Like maybe clean up the indomie that's in the room and stuff like that. So
I got a few people clicking in the room. Damn.
Have that all in check, and then if you invite someone, they can reside in your space. I feel like in this generation right now, we've all got like messy rooms.
1000%.
We want someone else to come through and fix that for us.
I mean, speak for yourselves.
Well, for some of us, for me,
Yeah.
I'm learning now more than ever that it's more important to fix yourself first before you try and fix anyone else. So that was kind of what Ride and Roll was about.
The fact that
I was just going to say obviously the track itself though is produced by Fumez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fumez is a big name in this industry.
Fumez is dope,
How did that even come about?
So obviously I go to Portsmouth with a producer called Av the Producer. He produced
Av the Producer.
Av the Producer,
okay.
yeah. So
cool.
he produced V9's Charged Up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we literally met each other the first lecture room, like working at the back.
Yeah.
And I looked to my left and he just had his laptop just working on the beat or something. So I was like, what's this guy doing? Like,
no days off.
He didn't care about what that lecturer was saying that whole day. So I was just like, okay, that's definitely my guy. So let me talk to him. And then we got on really well. And then I had parts of Ride and Roll done, but it just wasn't like kicking in a way. So he suggested hitting up Fumez. So from there, I got into contact with him because Av's best friends with Gotcha, who produced obviously Gun Lean and whatnot. So Fumez got it, which is mad because he's a busy guy. So for someone like me, for him to like mix it and not just mix it, but I felt like whatever I needed, like sometimes maybe I'll send it back and whatnot, but he just had it done and done to the way I wanted it, and then he sent it back and that was it.
Sick.
So I was just like, thank you. And then,
of course.
And then then we started working on the video and put it out. So
and what was it like being in the studio with him?
And you see, that's the thing with
2019.
Instagram. Like all the collaborations that I've made it through like Instagram.
Of course.
Oh wow.
Just so we never were in the room.
Okay.
It's 2019. We get it.
Yeah, when we made Ride and Roll. So from there, it was just mad, like to have it done and not even like meet him. You know what I mean?
In the next 5 years, where do you ideally want Michael Kay to be?
Like for me, I just want to take it one step at a time. I do want to be in a place where like I completely focus on myself and just be happy within whatever situation I'm in. I feel like if I just focus on my own lane and not worry about what this person on my right is doing or this person on my left, then I feel like hopefully the only way is up. So
sick.
Nice.
Sick.
And have you done any performances as of yet?
Yeah, we did. I supported this artist. His name's Will James Watson.
Okay.
He's like an R&B. He's dope. He's so dope. And we worked on a song called "Hear Me Now." It did all right from my perspective anyway. So he had a headline show, and I supported him up in Tunbridge Wells at the Forum.
Okay.
So it was great. Like, it was the first
time.
time.
What was that like?
That was so mad. Because Will's quite popular around that part, so he had a lot of friends and family come out. So I guess when I came out, it was just a great vibe. Like, they were saying the words and stuff, like, it was amazing. And I think from there I was just like, man, if you just keep working, if I keep working hard, then, you know, maybe I'll be able to get a show of my own and do what I want to do too. So
I won't be surprised if you do. I won't be surprised. And time's happening. I'm sure you will.
Thank you so much.
What's your socials too?
At Michael K _. Sorry, Michael _K 14. I don't plug myself.
Clearly,
It's cool.
Yeah.
Stop plugging yourself. Well, no, I have to say, watch this space for yourself.
Thank you,
definitely, because I think with your sound, I definitely think there's
potential for sure.
Thank you.
And the way you articulate yourself towards your art,
thank you, man,
means something. So,
if you could collab with anybody right now, who would it be?
I mean, oh man, there's names, man. There's names. I mean, Ebenezer is sick. Like so hard.
Very sick.
Like, it will be a blessing to be able to work with someone like that.
Well, Ebenezer, if you're listening,
trust me. Hey, true.
But anyway, but for now, I'm just gonna work on my stuff and hopefully get it through.
Well, let's make some noise for Michael Kay.
Thank you,
let's give him a clap out here.